is good. GL.
Thank you.
You're gonna do great. Everybody's so excited for you.
Aw.
Yeah, this is a very nice.
Oh, we're live. We live.
We're live.
Yeah, this is a great Twitch chat.
Yeah. As opposed to all the weird faces and the. Does anybody have the doggy one? I only know the dog one.
The dog one's pretty good.
The dog emote.
Are you having troubles with your internet? You're coming through real choppy.
Probably. I'm in a basement.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
So I believe we're alive. So I'm gonna assume we're good to go. I'm gonna wait for the okay from Errol. I can't see the chat, so you're gonna have to at me.
There's many dogs being posted now that I mentioned the dogs. And
oh, that's good to hear.
Somebody complimented my music, so thank you. And sorry. Yeah, everybody's getting the dogs.
He's a great composer, guys.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, well, I'm just going to assume we're good to go because we're live and people are responding. So I'm going to do new file, normal mode, file 3. I'll try to talk about the game.
For this?
Well, file 2 is where I have my currently unfinished tutorial, and then file 1 is just the first file I beat, so I like to keep it there. So I'm going to try to talk about the game as much as I can as I'm playing. It's going to be a really short run, though, and I'm going to try to let Hubble talk about it. This is the developer, Hubble Person Gordon. Everybody say hi.
Hi, I made the video game.
Alright, so I'm going to count down from 3. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now here's a fun trivia about this game. This run is going to technically be the world record, just out of the fact that I don't have like any actual good videos up of this yet.
Hi everybody, can't hear me. So this is going to be the world record, you said?
This is going to be the any % world record, just because I don't have any like real videos up yet. So I'm sorry if this is bad on your eyes. I promise it'll only get worse from here out. This is a smallish Metroidvania. We're doing any %, which means I'm going to try to beat it as fast as quickly. However, I am going to be doing an extra boss called Jelly Boy, since you guys donated for it.
Nice. Thanks. Everybody's saying my game's cute.
This game is adorable. So here's one of the main mechanics, is these dreams. You have the save points are bed. By the way, I'm only going to be saving like 3 times during the entire run. I'll probably do a couple extra safety saves. The dreams is where you get extra hearts, which are the main collectible, and raise our health. We're going to be getting like maybe 2 hearts in the whole game, but we do need to enter this dream to grab the stench. Also, I realize the game audio is a bit loud, so I'm going to lower it for you guys real quick. Sorry you can't see the game good. But we're making a 140 character tweet about the item we just got, which is the stench. A hashtag smell really bad. This game is outdated because of Twitter's new 280 character update. How do you feel about that?
Not very satisfied with that.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Gonna have to go back and revisit that.
We're not actually going to be using the stench until way later, but we do need to get it now. This is the first boss, Drifter. I'm going to let you talk about it a bit because I don't really have to do a whole lot while fighting him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this boss, everybody hated this boss when I first made it, so then I made it easier, and I still didn't like it. But, my favorite part is when it shakes the flower like that, right there.
It is a very good animation.
It's random every time, so sometimes it looks good, and sometimes it doesn't look good.
It's funny that... Yeah, go ahead.
Another thing about this boss is nobody could tell what's like hurting them because of all the petals everywhere. They thought it was like a big what are those games where you shoot a lot of things and there's a lot of bullets?
Yeah, like Toho.
A bullet hell type of thing. Yeah, everybody's confused by that. But I like how this boss looks, and when I make the sweet remake, I'll do it.
Ooh, nice. So this, it's funny you mentioned the flower animation being randomized because none of the actual boss fight is. And when I go for, like you just saw that there, I just stood on the far right side of the screen for a long time to get the platform so that I could actually attack him.
Yeah.
I stand there long enough to let the HUD come up, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's silly. So the reason it's the same every time is because when I first made this game, actually it still does this. It records every keystroke you make into the game so that you can replay it later. And I wanted the bosses to like fit that, so you could still like replay or save.
Oh, I see.
But in the end, that doesn't work out because there are so many things later. So,
Right.
yeah.
So we're gonna beat up this chest here to get the cherry bombs, which is one of the 3 items. I love the cherry bombs. They're adorable.
Yeah, they're good.
I found some adorable hashtag cherry bombs. But yeah, it's one of the 3 items we're getting. You notice I'm skipping like a million things, but that's just the nature of this game. It's almost entirely exploration, unlike Super Metroid. So the 80% route is tiny. I would not be surprised if I beat this in like... Well, actually, since we're doing extra stuff, it'll probably be closer to 10, 12 minutes. But we'll see. But now that we have these, we're going to go ahead and instead of doing the normal route where we would go down into Sunshine, we're going to skip that and head all the way over here.
You're skipping Sunshine. It's my favorite area. It has the best music.
It does have the best music. Well, you hear it a little bit. I'll try to show it off. But we're gonna go all the way back over here. I just realized I actually do need to go into that door to reach Jelly Boy.
Hey, quick shout out to Jimberly Chaotic in the chat. I love you too. You made Sonic Inflation Adventure, which is my favorite game of all time.
Wait, the Sonic Inflation Adventure guy is here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Chaotic is in the chat.
What's up?
Yeah.
So we do need to unlock this door to go back. There's a secret passage here. And I'm not going to be grabbing that heart because I don't want to make things any easier on myself than they have to be.
That's right. Make it real difficult.
Make it real difficult. So this is Cave, arguably one of the most eye-blearing areas in the game. I hope everybody's ready for that. This is where we fight Jelly Boy. Normally we would not do this at any percent. But you guys donated a lot of money for it, so shout outs to that.
Wedding areas of the game? What'd you say? Sorry.
This game. I remember this area being like the most confusing when I first played it, just because the background and walls are the same color.
Oh yeah, it's like one of the second areas I made, I think.
It is right under field, so yeah.
The difficulty's like really weird relative to everything else. Like everything does a really low damage, but that's fine because you only have 60 health left after you bombed yourself.
Yeah, I made a mistake. So we're gonna fight Jelly Boy. He's gonna introduce himself with this really cool effect, and pretty much just whine about how nobody loves him. And to change his mind about that, we're gonna murder him in a fiery passion.
Yeah, no problem.
This boss is normally really easy because, like Hubble said, it doesn't do very much damage, but I think I can only take 1 hit. So we're gonna try really hard not to die. I did save before fighting him. I'm glad I have an extra cherry bomb, because this boss, normally the way... I have no idea how many cycles he has, but normally you know he's going to be vulnerable when he throws orb on the far right or far left like that. But sometimes he just kind of does that randomly, and get confused, and waste a bomb.
Yeah.
And its cycle takes like 45 seconds, so that's bad if you miss a hit.
I don't think it's necessarily based on cycles. Like, if you shoot him with the gun or whatever, I think you can get more hits on him and you can take less time.
Yeah, when we do the... In 100%, I like to use the stalking to shoot him after blowing him up there. It saves a bit of time. There is a gun in this game, if you like guns.
You like guns? 2 is the game for you.
2 is 2... There's a lot of things to like with this game, I have to say. Now, unfortunately, since he's, we've hit him the first time, and the first time I could have, like, kept jumping and bouncing back between him for his hits there, but in the second and third phase, he's kind of too far away to do that, and since I don't have the gun, it's going to take forever. Okay, if I take another hit, I'm going to die. Oh, whoops, there we go.
Nice. Okay.
Whoops, everybody. I hope you're ready to see that again. Absolutely beautiful. The game's main leitmotif there for you, everybody.
Yes.
This time I'm not going to die, but this is actually just a ploy, so you have to watch me play for longer. Whoops. There we go.
What was I thinking about? Oh, actually, back in the day, when you would shoot the orb that comes out of Jelly Boy's orbs, the orb orbs, it would actually crash the game. So then I
remember reading about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's that was pretty embarrassing.
Do you know why that is?
It was because I made this area first, and I made the gun later. And they,
I'm just curious, like, what part of the code was like, oh no, I've been shot. I must crash now.
So like every enemy in this game inherits behaviors from a certain class of objects called enemy or something, and when that one was shot, it didn't appreciate it, I guess.
That makes sense.
Kind of. It was a long time ago.
Right.
This game is 3 years old now.
It is 3 years old, damn.
Yeah, and
Old.
the original game is almost it's gonna be 8 years old this month.
Oh, Crazed? Yeah, I haven't even mentioned Crazed once yet.
Well, because it's a bad game.
It's a no shade to Hubble, but I remember I watched a Let's Play of Crazed years and years ago. Was not as fond of it as this game, I have to say. Would not speedrun Crazed.
It's not very good. Wow, 100 people are in the chat.
100 people are here for this game? Oh my god.
Watching 2 times 50 equals 100. Did you guys know that?
That is multiplication for you.
You know multiplication? This game is a multiplication problem later.
It does actually. There's some modular arithmetic in this game. I'm not going to be solving it for you. You're going to have to figure it out yourself or use Google maybe.
You can also solve the puzzle with 420. You heard it here, folks.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I don't think I did. The way I remember, actually no, because if I talk about it, I'm going to spoil the solution to the puzzle, and I do want people to like genuinely play this game itself. So Jelly Boy's dead. I'm not sure if this is true, but it always seems like his last phase takes an arbitrary number of hits before he dies. Is that true?
I'm pretty sure he just has like a maximum number of health. Maybe if you missed some bounces on the earlier
possibly.
cycles, then yeah.
So we're in Sunlight there. You heard a remix of Tiny Tim's Having a Wonderful Time. One of my favorite tracks. We're going to take a bunch of damage here, but it doesn't matter.
It's actually called Living in the Sunlight, but
it's called Living in the Sunlight. I messed it up. That's a car. We don't need a car.
We don't need the car.
Here's a puzzle we're not going to do.
Yep, just enter 420 there, and you get a special prize, everybody.
The problem for me was less figuring out what I had to input and like how the buttons worked until I toyed around with it more.
Yeah, it's not really a good design. It has, you know, it has 2 parts of it has like 2 puzzles in one, which is not very. Got some problems.
So moving on there, we're gonna head into Rain. This area has some of my favorite stage music, actually. Rain.
Yeah. I like this music too.
Oh, I forgot to mention you might have noticed if you were paying close attention that the boss music for the first boss, Drifter, and Jelly Boy was pretty much the same. Well, I shouldn't say pretty much the same, but it's based on the same theme, and that is because they're all kind of remixes of the same theme. And it surprised me to find out that Jelly Boy's was the first Hubble composed because it's like one of the noisiest.
Yeah. Well, all you have to do to get the other ones is take out all the noisy stuff. And
That's pretty much true. We got the enchanted hashtag banner, so we can hashtag jump off walls while hashtag sliding. For those of you who don't know about video games, this means we can now wall jump. It doesn't actually give you that much extra height in this game. Oh, by the way, this room, if I had more health, I would just tank through one of those lemons to make it faster, but since I have none, they would instantly kill me.
That's what I should have picked up.
I should have picked up those hearts, so that I could just have 10 HP left. We're gonna fight the second... Puke here, which is actually the 3rd boss in this run. But he's the 2nd boss normally if you wouldn't do an extra boss for no reason. And by no reason, I mean because all of you generous people donate a lot of money for it.
That's right. So that's a good reason.
That's a great reason. Puke is one of my favorite bosses in this game. I love just like the platforming challenges, although I die constantly in runs to him.
Yeah. I thought it was one of the more fun ones to make, I think.
Definitely.
When I made this, I made all the
damn it.
The fights for him in Game Maker with very special format or something, and there's no way to go back and change this at all.
Wow, that's amazing. So there, I want to. Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody went and made like a fan account for the main character of this game.
Yeah.
And I think they got banned.
Oh no, that's Loon is so adorable. They don't deserve that.
I know.
Okay, so you saw me be really careful there before I finished off Puke, because there is a bug you get sometimes after jumping off of the wall, where you'll retain a higher momentum, which can be great for speedruns if you're trying to go through a room very fast, and it's terrible if it sends you into those red squares and kills you. And trashes your
I
run.
found that forever ago and had no idea how to fix it. Sorry.
I don't blame you. From the time I've spent in Game Maker, the movement is something that can be very tricky to get right. So believe it or not, that was actually the final boss of the game. Because Kiss here doesn't really have a lot going on for it if you're not exploring stuff. I want to show off. I can drop all my bombs here and spam Z to make a very pleasant noise. I hope everybody enjoys that noise because I'm going to be making it for the rest of the run. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. So we're going to go into final here. This is about the final end of the area of the game. I can't believe our adventure is almost over. Everything here will instantly kill me because I have not enough health to survive it.
Yep.
So we have to be very careful. That's why I did a safety save. Also one of the prettier areas of the game, I have to say. I love the orange and blue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, just have to make it through this room. One of the scariest. It took me so long to figure out those central spikes there don't actually hurt you because they have blocks under them.
Yes. It's misleading.
A little bit. So this is the final room of the game. Before I finish off, I want to go into the menu and show... This is how much we explored. Every single block on this map is an area you can go to and explore. And there's so much more stuff to get than what I showed. So I'm going to go into the meadow.
Sliver.
Finish the game. Be ready on time. This is just a little sliver of what you can do in 2. And that's time.
You can buy a house.
You can't buy a house. You can go to somebody else's house, though.
That's true, yes. You got 2, 3, 4. Nice.
Looks like we got 4. I think because I didn't pick up any of the extra hearts, this will still be 8%. But yeah, that is 2, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 80% route for 2. I want to hear some hype in the chat if you think I should bring 100% to next event. Because I've been practicing.
So close to 1 420, somebody said. Very, very good point.
Very good point. Oh, that's actually 10% right, because I fought an extra boss. Duh.
Aha.
So, total time, 14:03. I'm going to let the credits roll.
Do you want to hear a secret?
Oh, please do.
You do not have the world record, I'm afraid.
Is there other runs of this game?
Somebody has a 6-minute time.
Damn. I think the best I got, like, without doing the extra stuff was 7:30 or something?
Yeah, so you know in that first dream level, you hop over the heart, you can return there, and there is underneath those urchins, if you bomb them, is a secret room that lets you warp to a bunch of different areas.
What?
Yeah.
You're blowing my mind!
Sorry, gamer.
My gamer brain has been blown away. I didn't even know that. I love this game, man. How could you do this to me? My innocence is shattered.
But I think that'd be interesting to see how it works with the
Yeah, I definitely would love to try that.
Yeah. It looks like there is definitely some substantial HYPE in the chat about 100%.
Alright, I will do my best to bring that to next event, everybody. I want to thank everybody who's donating and donating to the Extensive. I wish I could have shown more, but like, if this game interested you even a little bit, please go play this. Consider supporting Hubble. He's a great guy, has a ton of games and music, and it's a fun time. And
Programmed in Audacity.
yeah, he programmed in Audacity.
Oh goodness! Thanks for joining us. You're welcome. Thanks for having me, everybody.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
It certainly was a lot of fun, and thanks for watching Power of 5. Thanks to all the runners and everything. We're coming up on the end of the event, but we have so much more to see. I think A Hat in Time is coming up after my run, and then there's going to be a secret community event. You're going to want to stick around for that.
A Hat in Time, is that the new Mario game?
That is the new Mario game, A Hat in Time, everybody. You heard it here first. Shigeru Miyamoto
Super
programmed
Mario hat.
He programmed it himself. Yeah, that's going to do it for me and Hubble. Thanks so much for watching.
Yes, thanks everybody.
Come play the game. Come play the game. Come play the game today. Come play the game. Come play the game. Come play the game today.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game.